What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. This is Weekend Update, the series where I talk about what's going on in my life, gaming and otherwise. So you'll notice that the gameplay today is Call of Duty. And originally when I kind of formulated my concept for this series, I said this is going to be my chance to play something other than Call of Duty, to feature a game that I'm playing that isn't Call of Duty. However, I have been so incredibly busy this week and basically frustrated. I just haven't had time not only to play Call of Duty, but also to make videos for my YouTube channel. And that made me sad. I just didn't have the time to get it done. And to be honest with you, I was so tired when I came home, my heart wouldn't have been in it anyway. So I haven't played any Call of Duty, and the Onslaught DLC came out on PS4 this week. So I wanted to jump on PS4. I wanted to play some Call of Duty. So this is the game I'm playing. And I gotta tell you, my skills have slacked. So it's actually been a while since I've played Call of Duty, because between the Thief Let's Play, the Tomb Raider Let's Play, the Titanfall beta, you know, I've just been playing a ton of other games. So to get back on the PlayStation 4, get back into Call of Duty has been both really fun, but also I'm like, whoa, I need to practice up a little bit, because I'll tell you what, my skills drop quickly in Call of Duty. If I don't play for about 3 days, I notice a difference, right? I notice that my shots aren't on point, my awareness isn't where it should be, and usually if I start playing for an hour, it'll come back pretty quickly. But if I don't play for a week or 2 weeks, I find that it drops off much further. It takes me a while to come back. So this gameplay probably isn't the best you've ever seen on this channel. I do manage to kind of get some good kill streaks, but again, it's not the best gameplay you've ever seen on this channel. I had fun playing it, and I'm glad that the Onslaught DLC is finally out for the PS4, and I'm hoping to see you guys online. I was not having a great time on the Xbox One. I just don't like that controller. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what Razer's going to do for a controller, and I'm really strongly considering, again, getting that Scuff one before they kind of release all the extra stuff that's going to come out. What I really want to do is, with the Scuff one, is wait for those programmable back paddles. I don't want to buy one and then buy another one later. You know, the things are expensive. So I really want to wait, but at this point, I don't like the Xbox One controller, and I'm really searching for, you know, help here. So hopefully Razer will release something fairly quickly. If not, you know, I might have to just get that Scuff one earlier than I expected. So as I said before, I've been so busy with work that I just haven't had time to make videos. Luckily, I had some Thief Let's Play videos kind of saved up. So instead of releasing one a day, I've been releasing 2 a day. Now, I know that Let's Plays aren't really why most people come to my channel, but I kind of figured at least, you know, if people were into it, at least they could check it out. And it also kind of served as a marker. Hey, this guy's still around. Maybe he's not doing the content that, you know, you expect from him, but at least he's still posting something. So I am planning on getting back to it regularly. I know it's only been 3 days, but it feels like an eternity for me. I actually have had a ton of ideas come to me, and it's been frustrating not to be able to get, you know, in front of my computer and make those videos. But they're all coming. I have a bunch of great ideas. I can't wait to get started. I also want to talk about Beastly Thoughts. I think Beastly Thoughts this Sunday may be our best episode yet. I know I say that every week, but I really think it this week. So we got some really cool guests, some that you've seen before, some brand new, and I'm really excited about it. I think it might be one of our best shows ever. I know that Beastly is really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. That's quickly become kind of one of the highlights of my week. It's really a fun experience to record that show every week. So I hope that if you haven't checked out the show, definitely check it out. It's fun to do live because you can get into that comment section. Well, we read that comment section while we're doing the show. So if you are in there and you have a question, we will try and answer that question. And that makes it a lot of fun, knowing that not only are we, you know, people watching, but actually we can interact with them real time. I think that's really fun. But yeah, like I said, I think we got a really exciting show coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it. That has become something that I really look forward to, and I've really enjoyed I will say friendships I've made because of that show. Not only with Beastly, but with Big Co Inc., with Not Too Nerdy, with COD Made Player, with Get Punk 99. I mean, all these people that I've met through that show, with Marco. You know, I knew these people, right? I nebulously knew, like, these names, right? But once you actually get to talk to somebody, and once you actually get to kind of see their face, even though it's through a computer screen, something clicks, right? It just becomes more of a relationship. That relationship kind of gets stepped up to that next level. So on that level, that show has been really powerful for me personally. So I mentioned before that the Thief Let's Play has been doing 2 episodes a day. Hopefully I'm going to pull that back and start doing 1 episode a day. I don't think that game is as popular as Tomb Raider was, even though it's a newer game. But I'm enjoying it. The Let's Play has been fun so far. I'm really early in the game, and actually I didn't see any of the reviews for the game until after I started playing it. And once I started playing it, I realized, okay, this is a little bit buggy. There's a little bit of janky movement happening here, but overall, it's pretty fun. Normally, it's kind of surprising actually, because I don't dig on the stealth gameplay that much. I'd much rather be running around with a gun or an axe, making stuff blow up, and having a grand old time. But somehow the Thief game kind of makes that stealth gameplay pretty fun. I like the verticality, and the levels feel open. For the most part, you're really kind of constricted to going down a certain path. But there is some open world feeling to it, and I like that about it. The reviews haven't been that good. Some are pretty high, a lot of them are really low, and a lot of people are quoting how the game has bugs, which I've seen. I actually saw a cutscene play with like no music whatsoever and no voiceover whatsoever. Luckily there were subtitles, but you know, that kind of stuff, it sucks. You know, I hate bugs, but it wasn't game breaking. Like, I could continue playing, and to watch that cutscene again, which I did, you know, I just reloaded my saved game and watched it again, and that time it played fine. So yeah, there's a little bit of jankiness, there's a little bit of bugs, but I'm actually having a really good time with it. The story is not like this amazing Tomb Raider-esque story, but it's entertaining enough to keep me going, and I'm interested enough in what's going on in the world to keep me going, and I like the gameplay quite a bit. So I wanted to talk a little bit about a fellow YouTuber who had a serious setback, I believe last night. I don't want to mention him by name because I don't know if he feels comfortable with this, but I just wanted to reach out and I wanted to talk about setbacks in YouTube. So gamers and YouTube have kind of this nebulous relationship. You never really know how acceptable what you're doing is going to be seen by YouTube. So you don't know what exactly YouTube is going to do once you post a video up there. And just because it's up there today doesn't mean that YouTube finds it acceptable. It might mean that they just haven't noticed it yet. And what happened to this guy is he had videos taken down. And that sucks, man. It's like you put all this work, you put all this effort, you put all this energy into a video. It finally starts getting some views and people seem to enjoy it. And then YouTube just yanks it on you. And that, I mean, it's heartbreaking, right? For those of you who don't know, this is actually my 3rd YouTube channel. The first 2 both got, well, one got hacked and one got shut down by YouTube for things that I did. You know, they were my fault. And the first time it got shut down was actually during the Modern Warfare 3 era, and that was because the channel got hacked, and you know, I just couldn't I couldn't continue with that channel anymore, and that was really disheartening. You know, the channel was about 2 months old. I only had like 50 subscribers. But it was really disheartening, so I just said, well, you know, if this is how YouTube is going to be, I'm not going to do this. You know, it's not worth the time and effort if that any time, you know, something could happen and you just lose everything. So I quit, and I quit for, I think, 4 or 5 months. I came back in January of the Black Ops 2 era, right after Black Ops 2 had been released. And, you know, I re-uploaded some of the videos from my first channel. And then I had an issue with YouTube, and that channel got shut down too. And it was funny because it was just about that 50 subscriber level again. This time I didn't quit though. Instead of that, I just said, okay, I've learned a lesson here. I've learned that YouTube doesn't like this, so I'm just going to start going again. I'm going to keep continuing on. And that's what I hope he does. I hope that, you know, I know the feeling and the hurt that he feels after all this work is just kind of taken away from you. And I hope that this time that he takes that blow, he stands back up and he comes back to it, because I know that people enjoy his content and I'd like to see him come back. So here's to you, man. I know you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say your name because I don't know if you're comfortable with it, but here's to you, man. I hope you come back. So I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I had a great time. I'm going to be coming back all weekend with new videos because I got a ton of pent-up ideas. So look forward to more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. This is Weekend Update, the series where I talk about what's going on in my life, gaming and otherwise. So this is a sound check. I'm going to listen to that sound check, and then I'm actually going to record a real video.